But guess what? We out here doing the work, man. We ain't told him nothing wrong. At the end of the day, we ain't led him astray. We told him the truth according to what? The scriptures. He said something first. He wanted that. Man, it was a demon on him already.
He asked how to flee out of Babylon. We told him. Then he said, you getting burned too. I'm like, bro, you mad as hell, bro.
But it say, arise ye and depart, but this is not your rest.
Yeah.
Cause what the limitations for? We seek one to come.
Yeah.
I think the limitations like
The seeking kingdom, to come?
yeah, we have no resting place, but we seek one to come. Right. What did Isaiah?
I know this one.
What is it
like
about?
that in Peter.
I think it's It say we have no resting place, but we seek one to come.
Hebrew.
Hebrew. Yeah, bring that out real quick.
You say we had no. I got you.
Yeah, we have no Hebrew. Yeah, bring it out.
This Hebrew.
Yeah, because it said this is not our rest, right? Because when you at rest, you at what? You at peace. Ain't no peace in Babylon. You know what I'm saying? Tupac had the song. He'll never be peace. You know what I'm saying? Why it never be peace? Because the wicked is ruling. The so-called white man in power. And what comes with him? Death. So he'll never be peace. See, we gotta wait on Yahweh Shema Shah to set the kingdom all right on heaven up on earth. For order us to dwell in peace. Then all the nations gonna be happy. It said when the wicked rule, when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, right? When the righteous in the authority, the people what? Rejoice. You see that? Because when Yahweh Shah gets set up in power, guess what? We're gonna be in our peace. We're gonna be in our rest. But long as the so-called white man in authority, we're gonna always be in what? Constant battle within the flesh, man. You see? Meaning what? We're gonna be restless. Because we always into some shit. You got that precept Hebrews, bring it out.
It's Hebrews 13 and 14. For here we have no continuing city.
See, we have no continuous city. In the kingdom of heaven, it's gonna be continuous because it's gonna be forever and forever and forever, for generation to generation to generation. You see that? But in Babylon the Great, we have no continuous city. What belongs to us in Babylon the Great? Nothing. We have nothing to leave for our kids. You know, Big Mama didn't leave us nothing but a headache, arguing over a couple $1,000. Who gonna split it between the family? That's all she left. That's all Granddad left in the wheel. You know what I'm saying? In the wheel. You know? So what can you find rest at? You find rest in the scriptures. That's why I say we have no continuous city, but
we seek one to come.
But we seek one to come. That's why Babylon the Great is not our rest. We seek it for what? The kingdom of heaven to come, but we can't have rest from our what? Sorrow, our pain, our sufferings.
I got it.
You see?
I got something.
Go ahead, bro.
2 Peter 3 and 13, nevertheless we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Right, the kingdom of heaven, man. That's what we're seeking for. Alright? Wherein dwelleth righteousness. Because it ain't no righteousness here in Babylon, man. Alright? The only righteous thing here in Babylon is the brotherhood, man. Is the brothers, man. The truth. You know? Outside of that, man, this place is fucking corrupt, man. Ooh.
Okay, I got your job.
You keep going on.
Give me my Yashma.
Salaki. 2 Peter 3 and 14. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless.
Start it back over.
Yeah, because how we gonna be blind? How we gonna be found spot without without blameless? What? The word. Because we did all we could within the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah. That's why I said we ain't gonna be confounded. You see it? Go ahead, Doc.
Let me start back up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start at 11. I'll start at 10. So like 2 Peter 3 and 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
Yep, and that's what the brother was going into, man. Hey, that's how Babylon going out, man, by fire. You know? And Jake didn't want to hear it, man.
Nah.
I ain't gonna be burnt up. You burnt up. You gonna burn. Nah, nigga. That's if Jake even make it that far, man.
Yeah. Right.
Hey man, what's coming to the earth, man? He gonna get caught up in the play. He might get the monkey pox, man.
Right.
Take him out of here. Yeah, he might starve to death. Man.
Right.
He ain't even worthy.
Right.
Of the big, you know what I mean? So you got it.
God. Verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Yeah, what manner of persons are you to be? What mindset should you be in, knowing what the Lord is about to bring to this place, man?
Knowing this ain't our rest.
Knowing this ain't our rest, man. Knowing what's coming, what mindset should you be in? You know? Yeah. Should you be out here in that mindset of folly, playing games? Yeah.
Right.
You know,
I'm gonna tell you a good example.
Building up your home, building up a bank account.
Man,
come on,
bro.
man.
This is a good example right here. All right, us coming to captivity in Babylon, right? All right, prisoners, right?
Yep.
So when a nigga go to prison, he gets sentenced 15 years, 10 years. Where he set his mind, his goal is to what? Make it home. Yeah. He understands that if he go to prison, this not his resting place, because he ain't received life. He received 5 years, 3 years, 15 years. So his main goal is to what? To make it home. That's not his resting place, because a nigga that got life, he already just my house.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I got life, I can't go nowhere. Then when he make that his resting place, so what our life gonna be? In the kingdom of heaven.
Hey, because you see, because if I may add to your point, because like I said, you gotta act and maneuver a certain way around the prison. You gotta be basically on good behavior. You know, but my homeboy, he was locked up. He got out early because of good behavior, so he went in there. I ain't finna fight with nobody. I ain't finna deal with none of this other shit. You know, what they call it when you get caught with some shit.
Right.
Contraband. Yeah, contraband.
Get a 6-minute walk.
You know, I ain't finna have no contraband or nothing. He went in there, did his time, got out. And so through the spirit, that's what we're doing, man. Yeah. This is a prison. So we gonna try to get out early on good behavior.
Hey, I got a precept for what the brother going into.
That's why you got that word, that term POW or prisoners of war, prisoners of what? Of hope.
Yeah.
We are prisoners in what? Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
We in captivity. It's mental, but you actually got niggas in captivity in jail. They really doing slave things in jail. They actually going to the cotton field, picking cotton, picking corn. You see?
Yeah.
Picking apples. Nigga actually, all the correction officer want to see is ass and back.
He working.
That's captivity.
Yep.
Hey,
Modern day slavery.
That's the 13th Amendment, man.
Yeah.
But when they lock your ass up, man, you a slave, man. You a slave now, but once you go to prison, man,
You come, man, bro.
hey, you slavery. Old school style, man.
That's right.
Like you say, they bringing that whole squad out, man.
Yeah. Everybody get a shovel, get the dig.
Yeah, let's go. This is Isaiah 51:14. It says, the captive exile hasteneth that he may be loose, and that he should not die in the pit, nor that his bread should fail. So that's what we doing. We hasten to be loose, man. You ain't getting comfortable in lockdown, man, in captivity. Jake in captivity and you good, you comfortable. You know what I'm saying? What is it? Oh, I'm chilling. I'm thugging it out. I'm out here now. I'm in here now.
And a brother sent a video on July 4th. They had Jake in the prison, goddamn barbecuing on the steps. The steps was the grill.
Yeah, I
He
saw
had the
that.
fire coals underneath it.
Couldn't
Yeah,
hear
they
it.
were doing haircuts
Straight
and
phase and
shit. Cooking and shit. I'm like,
Man.
man, how you in prison and celebrating in the pit of St.
Man, they ain't even in there.
Yeah, right.
They do, man.
If I may add, man, prison ain't even prison no more. Jake can sneak phones in there, laptops, play PlayStation 5.
That's how he saw infrastructure is falling on all levels, man.
Yep.
All sides.
Jake don't even want to
Jake is turning the game out. You know, and that's how it's gonna go along with the MOTB. You know, same thing gonna happen. It's gonna get crashed, man. But let's get back to the prophecy. Go ahead.
Out of 2nd Ezra 15.
Cause you done with that?
Oh yeah, I'm done with that with song.
Go back to 2nd Ezra 16. We gotta get back into that. 2nd Ezra 16. We're gonna keep it rolling. All right, come on. Go ahead. We was at famine, right?
Yeah.
All right, read that again, and then get 2nd Ezra 15 and 18. We gotta get back into that. You can break it down.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mourning. The beginning of famine and great death. The beginning of wars and the power shall stand in fear.
Those powers that stand in fear, that's the elites, man.
That's right.
Hey, matter of fact, can I bring this out?
Right.
This is Psalms 50 and 21.
That's good.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, but we just got the end part.
Okay, it says Psalms 50 and 21. It says, these things hast thou done, and I kept silent. Thou thought that I was altogether such as one as thyself. But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes, man. And that's what we're doing right now, man. That's what's bringing the fear upon these Edomites, man. Because they see us out here being set, you know, it's stranger to them. They're looking at us, man, what are these niggas doing? The Israelites, you know, and then when you go into the scriptures and see, hey, well, this links up perfectly. If you do your due diligence and your research, you look into it and say, wait a minute, they're on to something. We fucked up. And then you go to your, that's why I say the children will cry for ungodly father.
Yeah,
these upper echelon elites, man, they just, you know, they did a number on the low level Edomites, man. They don't know what the hell is going on. These Joe Six-Pack Edomites, man, don't have a clue. Not knowing, man, hey, in your next lifetime, man, you're going to be a slave, man. According to the scripture. Okay? But read it again, brother.
The beginning of wars and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evil, what shall I do when these evils shall come?
Yeah, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Because, hey, these elites, they already got the plan on what they're going to do. They're going to run and hide in these underground bunkers. They're going to go in these space stations. They're going to go underwater. They're going to get the hell out of here and lead in destruction for you low-level Edomites, man, and you two-third Jakes, man. You know, when the shit hit the fan, they're going to be out the door.
They out of here.
They out of here. Uh-oh. There you go.
They already had the scoop.
Yep.
You
They
know.
know.
So they gonna go, but they gonna, how you said, they gonna go out the back door.
Yeah, out
You
the
know what I'm
back
saying?
door.
When do they leave?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna be. When do they leave?
Yeah.
They been
Right,
gone.
where everybody arguing, them motherfuckers, they'll turn their back and walk out. You know? You niggas over here arguing over petty shit.
Right.
Gas prices, stimulus checks. Jay still trying to vote for rights.
Right, and
rights.
the leaks are in the back, in the underground bunkers, all in the mountains and shit.
Man.
Straight.
Cool.
Ready to go to slavery.
Sending out somebody to put more kids to death, man. Drinking their blood.
Man, the Lord's so cold, man. He gonna have their ass in the mountains ready to go in slavery. You know what I'm saying? Because they mind, when the missiles get done, you know what I'm saying? When the smoke clears, we're going to come back out and we're going to continue to build.
Not knowing.
Hey, not knowing.
That's it.
Your ass going to slavery, Jack.
Party's over, E.
Hey, your ass going to slavery, Jack. You hear me? You're done, folks. Go ahead, Doc.
Amos 9, starting at the top, I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the posts may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Though they dig into hell, then shall mine hand take them.
Exactly. What that mean? Though they dig into hell. Them underground bunkers. Yeah. Don't you know they got a whole community city under the sea? Yeah. They got hotels and shit. You know, like I said, remember I had did that video about my boss now, and I had showed them an underground bunker, the motherfucker 200,000 feet, or 200 feet underground.
Yep.
Motherfucker got 15 floors, and you can just imagine everything that on Earth is under the ground, man. From a restaurant to a movie theater, a gym, beds. Like, I'm talking about Esau got everything already mapped out and established underground. So when World War III happened, they good. But they not knowing the Lord allowed them to do that because what? They gonna be the first fruits of slavery. Remember the Lord said he gonna save a remnant of Edom. See, it's gonna be a remnant that's saved on both ends. You got a remnant of Jacob and you got a remnant of Esau. Why? Because they gonna keep the movie going. Part 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, continuing. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, let's say a year later. You know what I'm saying? A year later.
When you start, 5 years later, goddamn.
And what you gonna see? You gonna see the so-called white people in chains, and you gonna see the so-called Negroes. What?
Complete flip.
You hear me? Kings.
Trading places.
That's all it is. It's gonna be a transition of power. See, one thing about these so-called white people, they hate to hear judgment. You know what I'm saying? They hate to hear facts.
They hate judgment for them.
You see? But guess what? We can't do nothing but give it to you. And we're gonna give it to you raw and uncut. You see? We ain't talking smooth. No, we're gonna give it to you, partner. Cause guess what? Ain't nobody else gonna do it. So we gotta do it. You see the other Israelite camps, they ain't telling the so-called white man that.
Yeah. They tell them they got a chance.
You know?
Shit.
They focus on this house. They focus on trying to save all Israel. When it's written 2/3 gonna die. It's written that 2/3 of our people ain't gonna receive the truth, so I try to save all of them. Nigga, get into prophecy, man. You see, the Lord said what he just read in Ezekiel 35, man. All right, prophesy against Mount Seir. And what we gonna prophesy? We gotta go back to that too. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked should not be unpunished.
Right, so it's speaking about 2/3 that go along, all right, to get along. You're gonna take the MIG chip. You know what I'm saying? You're speaking of these actresses and actors. You know what I'm saying? They join hand with Babylon the Great. They can't see America fall. You see? So guess what? They're gonna get destroyed together along with the so-called white man, man. Go ahead.
But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
Right, the seed of the righteous mean the elect gonna be delivered. So-called white man, he going to slavery, man.
That's right. Right.
That's what they got to look forward to. Yeah, they got the money right now. They got the power right now. But they women don't even want them.
Right.
They kids hate them.
I had something.
You know, they kids hate them.
Right.
I hate you, Dad. I hate you, Mom.
Esau gotta pay Jake to please his wife.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That cuckold shit.
You gotta
Esau
go get a
weird
young
as hell.
buck, man.
Esau weird as hell, man.
Yeah, he sit over there and look at it. Yeah. Oh
Get it,
boy,
babe.
he's really giving it to
Hey,
her.
he Edomites true, man. He Edomites true. They hold no power.
Yeah, he really giving it to her.
You hear me?
They were dead
Only reason why they hold the power was because they had what? They had the money.
talking to their wife
You know
like
what I
that.
mean?
Yeah, like, hey.
But who gonna hold the power at the end of the day? Start with Yahweh Shah.
Yeah.
The ones that have the truth, man.
So these two.
Go ahead, Doc.
Real quick, Revelation 6 and 15. And the kings of the earth.
No, start at 11. What you doing?
Revelation 6
There we go.
and 11.
I can start at 5.
Revelation 6 and 5.
All right.
And when he had opened the third seal,
There we go.
I heard the third beast say, "Come and see."
Right.
And I beheld, and lo, a black horse. And he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand.
Right.
And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, "A measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a
Hey,
penny."
y'all know y'all Israelites, right? Y'all know y'all ain't black. Y'all know y'all not African American.
Thumbs up.
All right, it's about y'all nationality. No such thing as religion. Put it in your pocket. You're gonna need it one day. Go ahead.
A measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny.
Go ahead.
And see thou hurt not the oil and the wine.
Go ahead.
And when he had opened the 4th seal, I heard the voice of the 4th beast say, Come and see. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse,
Right.
and his name that sat on him was Death.
The name that said on what?
Was Death.
Talking about Esau.
We talked about that earlier.
Because Esau got a book called Behold the Pale Horse. That's what the rappers get into. The rappers get into the Behold the Pale Horse, and they get into 48 Laws of Power. When you read the book of 48 Laws of Power, it strictly teach you how to be a fucking Edomite. It teach you how to be a fucking, I always say this because it's so true, to be a fucking Al Sharpton. To get out, to get on other people. That's an Edomite.
Yep.
That's an Edomite trait. And that's what that shit teach you how to be. Go ahead, Doc.
And hell followed with him.
Y'all know y'all Israelites, man. Y'all Israelites, bro. Alright. Go ahead.
And power was given unto them over the 4th part of the earth to kill with
So
sword.
we in the 4th part of the earth, man. Remember, the earth was given to the hand of the wicked. Alright? So power was given up to them. That's the key word. It was given. Nigga didn't take it. You know what I'm talking about?
That's
Nigga
the-
wasn't born with it.
That's the pride of his heart that deceived him. You believe that you took the earth
Yeah, no.
by storm. Here it is, the earth is in perfect harmony, and all of a sudden the so-called white man come on, nigga, and he just yank everybody up and put them in the
Like,
chains.
come on, man. No, it was
the Most
given up to
High-
you, man.
Yeah, the Most High put you in a position to do that.
Yep.
He put you in. Bro, our people. You understand how docile he had. The Most High made our people to not revolt against.
Exactly.
Look at the Haitian Revolution. What you see their judgment. Now they getting fucked up.
Yeah, true.
Because when you really put it, 1 versus 1, ain't no damn Edomite standing toe to toe with no chick.
No, hell no.
You had warriors of the other nations, but an Edomite versus an Israelite man? Hell no, bro.
Because you got, like I said, you got some bad Edomites to fight though.
Yeah.
But they ain't standing a chance with Jake, especially not when the Lord dealing with them.
Right, exactly.
Nigga.
That's
There's
really
been
what the
plenty of
separation
accounts of that.
Yeah.
When the Lord dealing with us, nigga, can't no nation stand.
Hey, even on a low level, man, with these MMA fighters, man.
Yeah.
John Bones Jones. Man, he whooping anybody you set the form, man, laying them down.
And that's how you know, and the scriptures speak about that, especially when we get our power, you know what I'm saying, in the kingdom. It says, roughly paraphrasing, but the weak shall be like King David. The feeble shall be like King David, man. So the weakest of our nation is going to be like King David in that day.
That's how you flag them.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, that's how you flag them.
Yeah, look.
I'm gonna give you something to look at.
I'm going to finish this out.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Over the 4th part of the earth to kill with sword and with hunger.
To kill with what?
Sword.
To kill with sword. Remember, the so-called white man finna come down having great wrath, man. But you know they have but a short time. And guess what? The Lord resembled this nigga as a sword.
Yeah.
And what is a sword? It's a what? It's a weapon.
Yep.
To use to what? To destroy. To kill. And did I say he is death? What death do? Death kills, man. Go ahead.
God. And with death, and with the beast of the earth.
Go ahead.
And when he had opened the 5th seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of the Most High, and for the testimony which they held.
They're the ones that would be beheaded.
Yeah.
You see that? Because they had the what? The testimony. Now, you see how I just came back around? Yeah. Now we got to get Revelation 19, because let's see what the testimony is.
God. Verse 10. I'm going to continue. Okay.
This is Revelation chapter 19, verse 10.
Yep.
And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai.
See that? They will be beheaded because of the testimony, right? So what is the testimony? Keep going.
Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
You see that? Because they will be beheaded before the name of who? Yahweh Shem Shai. Teaching the coming of our Lord.
Yep.
Something the world don't agree with. You see that? That's why the scriptures say, woe to them that call evil good and good evil. Because in the eyesight of men, what we doing is evil. What we actually doing a good deed.
Revelation 6 and 10. And they cry with a loud voice, saying, how long, O Lord, holy and true, doest thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth?
Right, so you got souls up there right now crying to you, how about Shemal Shah on the throne?
2 Edges 15 and 8.
Yeah.
The souls of the righteous complain continually.
When you gonna get your niggas back? When you gonna we ain't gonna let y'all shop off the throne, man. If I can see the reward of the wicked. You know? When? Gonna have like, hey, due time. You know what I'm saying? When that measure be fulfilled, you know, then you'll know. Because that's how the Lord set it up. He set it up in measures. It is just like the hourglass.
Yeah.
So when the hourglass spit, the Lord turn it over. Boom, okay. And the hour go up, boom, okay. That's how the Lord set it up. Why? Because his name stamped on there. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 11, and white robes were given unto every one of them, and it was said unto them that they should rest yet for a little season until their fellow servants also and their brethren that should be killed as they were should be fulfilled.
Go ahead.
And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood.
No, go ahead.
And the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, and even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind.
That's beautiful, man.
And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together.
And here it is right here.
Yeah, that nuclear destruction.
Here it is.
Yep.
Here it is. Heaven's talking about the so-called white man rulership. But if you see it, it's like a mushroom cloud. Because when you see when the missiles hit, it rolled up as a scroll. Because when you see a scroll in the ancient time, it was rolled up. So how do you unroll the scroll? You have to pull it.
No, y'all do it.
And that was exactly what the missile gonna do. Yeah, wow. That's it.
Too
right
late.
there, yeah. No, I'm talking about the one in the white, you know what I mean?
The white. Okay, you good.
But yeah, but like I say, when dealing with the ancient scroll, that's how it was. You know, you had to unscroll back. That's how the missile is, as you can see. You see the missile hit, we're gonna form that roll, but then it's gonna rise up as a mushroom. You see? Go ahead, Doc.
Come. And every mountain and island will move out of their places.
Right?
And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men.
See this now, this the point right here.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, somebody grab Jeremiah 16 and 16.
Okay. You want that before?
No, they're gonna bag it up.
Okay,
because
come.
you can take them two anywhere it go.
Yeah, come.
Go ahead.
And the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man, hid themselves in the dens.
Bring that back.
Come. Revelation 6 and 15.
Because when you look at this sign, get that sign behind you. White man destiny. See, this is what they were referring to right here. See, this is what's going to happen. See, this is prophecy. You see, the so-called, do you believe the so-called white man going to slavery? You don't know, you don't give a damn, you don't even consider. That's why he gonna die with him. You know? But this is prophecy right here, man. You see? Go ahead, Doc.
Come. Revelation 6 and 15.
Yeah.
And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man.
Hey, because what Jake don't know, either way it go, he gonna kill your ass.
Right.
Whether you with the Lord or not. Nigga, you ain't on his side. So you best to get a covering. It's best to be, you know what I'm saying? It's best to have a protection. Because guess what? Your ass gonna get it anywhere the other.